Hello, this is Dylan Distorted, and welcome back to another hilarious Reddit video. Today we're going to be covering r/MaliciousCompliance, where a racist man won't wait in the correct area, so he won't be helped. This first story is brought to us by Don't Judge, Just Listen. You want me to go back and get the U-Haul truck that won't fit through the drive-thru? Okay. My wife and I had just driven 17 hours to our new state. We had to stay in a hotel and wanted to get some food for the night. Now, I saw a Jack in the Box around the corner, so I figured I'd go and grab us some food. We had to park the U-Haul truck nearly a mile away from the hotel because it was huge and also because it's fucking California. I didn't want to walk all the way to the truck just to not be able to fit it through the drive-thru, so I walked over. Now it was late and the main storefront was closed, so I walked to the window. I said, "Hey, we just moved here and I have a moving truck, but it won't fit through the drive-thru." The lady says that she can't serve me without a car, and I need to go back and get my U-Haul. I told her it wouldn't fit. We go back and forth. I'm even willing to pay double at this point. I try everything imaginable to avoid the ignorance of driving a U-Haul through a drive-thru that won't fit. Still, she says no. I go, "Okay, I'm going to buy 100 tacos when I come back. Is that what you really want?" She didn't care. 30 minutes later, I make it back with my U-Haul. I drive it into the drive-thru, almost knocking down the height limit sign. People behind me were like, "What the fuck?" I explained the ignorance of the Jack in the Box, and they understood completely. I squeezed all the way to the ordering speaker and said, "Hey, it's me, I'm back, and I need 100 tacos. She was like, "You were serious?" Fuck yeah, I was. I backed the truck out back to the parking lot and waited. There was a line backed up pretty far because they were not only making my stuff, but the fucking U-Haul took up nearly every spot in the lot, almost blocking the drive-thru. After about 20 minutes, they came out with my tacos. There were 3 big-ass bags packed with tacos. One of them ripped open right when she walked out, and like 20 tacos spilled out, lol. I said I didn't want them anymore. Hell, I didn't even want a refund. She handed me the other 2 bags. I noticed there was a homeless guy out front, and I gave him one of the bags of tacos and took the rest home. I wasn't necessarily proud of this moment, but if you've ever driven across the country and just wanted some food before bed, I feel like you might have done the same. Too long didn't read, brought U-Haul truck back, and ordered 100 tacos. So something I'm curious about is, if there were 3 bags and 1 broke, and 20 tacos spilled out, but you ordered 100 tacos, that means that they either disproportionately bagged the tacos, so the remaining 2 bags have 40 each, or the bag broke open, but the coworker somehow saved the remaining tacos from falling on the ground. I don't know, OP. I'm getting major that happened vibes here. Am I supposed to believe that either a fast food worker did something wrong, or a fast food worker has normal reflexes? Like, come on. This next story comes to us from Recor55. You want contact numbers? Fine, you may have them all. Long-time lurker, first-time poster. English is my first language, but I'm Australian, so I use the term English broadly. And I'm on PC, so there are no excuses. TLDR at the bottom. Some quick backstory. I am a customer service rep for a very large aged care service. My job is to help people navigate this labyrinth we call a company, so that they can hopefully speak with the right person on the first try. My calls can come from clients, their families, external businesses, and even staff members on the odd occasion. Today's story is a small interaction with the RTO, Registered Training Organization. We occasionally get calls from them looking to get placement for their students. The process is quite simple, normally. They just need to call and speak with the relevant care facility directly. I would normally just ask a quick question or two to find out which facilities they are interested in and provide the relevant numbers. We have somewhere in the realm of 18 different facilities, and it's pretty easy, just based on location, to narrow that number down to 2 or 3. My interaction with today's caller went as thus. It is worth mentioning that not once during all this did my sickeningly positive customer service attitude drop. "Good morning, welcome to X, my name is Recor55, how can I help you today?" "Hi, I'm from RTO. I need to look at getting placement for my student S." "That should be no problem at all. You will just need to call the individual facilities and check availability with them directly. May I ask you some quick questions so that I may narrow down the options for you?" "No, just give me the numbers." "Sir, I do not need much. I just need to know a rough location for the student so I can recommend the facilities nearby." Radio silence. About 5 seconds. A century in phone time. "Sir, are you still there?" Just give me the numbers already. Sir, we have a large number of... I don't care. You're obviously not the person I need to speak to. Just give me the numbers already. No problem, sir. Do you have a paper and pen handy? Yes, go ahead. Proceeds to give them just the names and numbers of each location in order of the most obscure facility location. This can be extra confusing as all the facilities have weird names like Jacaranda or Cinnamon Court. 5 facilities in. Okay then. Keeps reading. 10 facilities in. Wait, hold. Keeps reading. 15 facilities in. Are you serious? Keeps reading. All 18 facilities read out. And that's the last one. You just need to call each of those individually and check their availability. Is there anything else I can help you with today, sir? RTO, sounding worn out. No, I think that's all. Wonderful. Well, sir, you have a lovely day, and thank you for calling X. Goodbye. Click. Moral of the story, when calling the customer service line, actually take a moment to listen to the rep. They can normally save you a lot of time. Too long didn't read. RTO calls a customer service line. Instead of listening to the rep and getting a list of 2 to 3 numbers to call, he decides he would prefer to call all 18 facilities in order to get the information he seeks. Edit for flavor. To give an idea of what this may have sounded like, I have a deep voice with what has been described as a neutral accent. No real accent of any kind, and I'm often told on the phone I sound like a radio announcer. Well, I went a different direction with his voice. This is what I get for not reading the last paragraph, thinking it was just something I was going to cut out anyway. Glad this isn't r/roast me, so you can't say anything in the comments about it. This last story comes to us from Unique But Boring. You have to join the queue. No? Well, enjoy waiting. I work security and retail in the main shopping street in the capital city. Most of my job involves watching people and making sure the queue is sensible. This happened last year around Christmas, so the shop was ridiculously busy. The queue was getting pretty big, but there was enough staff to keep it ticking over. This one guy, short, balding, massively disproportionate ego, waltzes into the shop. He breezes right by the queue and stands in front of the desk. I approach him and muster all of my politeness. Excuse me, sir, the queue is there, me pointing. If you could join it, that would be... No, I'm okay, he snaps at me. Sir, you need to join the queue if you want to be served. Whatever, I'm fine here. I look over to the manager who has his face on. I give a dismissive wave to let him know I've got this. Okay then, sir, but you won't be served unless you join the queue, or the queue goes. He snorts at this and turns away from me. I give a look to the manager and staff, and they nod. One of the staff finishes with their customer, and I see the person step forward. The staff ignores them and takes the next customer. It happens again. He's ignored again. The manager then tells him to join the queue. He ignores the manager. I think he may have muttered some racist comment, but we didn't hear him. By this time, more people have joined the queue. Over the next hour, the queue stays the same size, with more people joining as others are served. He stands there, absolutely seething as I continue monitoring the store. Every time I look in his direction, he darts his eyes away, but I can feel the burning hatred on the back of my head. About 3 times the amount of people in the initial queue have come and gone. Eventually, the shop gets empty and the manager deals with them. Whatever request he was looking for is immediately refused by the manager and he stormed out. To this day, this man walks past the shop, slows down, stares in and mutters at me, sometimes shouting in. A couple times he whistles in, and when I look, he gives me the death stare and mutters something. What did this guy think was going to happen? I mean, at least when Karens flip shit, they're actively doing something that might make the manager cave. But just standing there in the wrong area? Like, from someone who used to work retail, I'd let you stand in the wrong area forever. I'm not going to cave in just because you're a baby. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of r/MaliciousCompliance. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you'd like to stay up to date with my Reddit content. You can also ring the bell if you'd like to get notifications like, hey, this mediocre guy just made stuff again. You should check it out. Because you know, YouTube stopped suggesting my videos a long time ago. You can also help by liking and commenting on this video, so maybe one day I'll be back in YouTube's favor. If you're new here, then click one of these videos on the screen to be taken to a magic land of another video. You can also click my TV face to subscribe. Hope to see you back here next time.